Welcome to infyGyan, my dear friends. Today in this video, we are going to solve one very interesting and challenging question from exponential equations. We have x square minus 6x plus 5 raised to the power x square minus 7x plus 6 equal to 1. We have to find sum of all the real roots. So x belongs to real numbers. Here we have one specific form in exponents. We have one base which is quadratic expression. We have one exponent which is again quadratic expression. This value is equal to 1. So let's say our base is equal to p. And let's say our power or exponent is equal to q. So we have one specific form p power q and this is equal to 1. Now we can write here three cases where our exponent or exponential equal to 1. So if I will write here first case, if p is equal to 1, then whatever the value of q is, we are going to get RHS 1. This is our first case. Second case will become if our power is 0, q is equal to 0, then we are going to get RHS 1, something raised to the power 0. So that something should not be equal to 0. So here we will check p should not be equal to 0 at the same time. Means 0 power 0 is indeterminate form, which should not be there in left hand side. Now we will consider here our third case. Third case is our base p equal to -1 and our power q equal to even number. Then also we will get right hand side 1. -1 raised to the power 28 minus 1 raised to the power 40. It will give us value 1. So these are three cases which we are going to check here. So let's begin with the first case. Let me write here case number 1. Here we have p and this is our q. Case 1 is base should be 1. Then we are going to get RHS 1. So I will write x square minus 6x plus 5. This should be 1. Now we are going to take this 5 to the RHS. So we will write x square minus 6x will be equal to 1 minus 5, which we can write minus 4. Now we'll be using completing the square method. So I need to add 9 to both sides so that our LHS will give us one perfect square of x minus 3. And we will write 5 in the RHS. 9 minus 4 is 5. We have to consider a square root both sides. So we'll write x minus 3 equal to plus minus square root 5. Now we will add 3 to both sides. We will get first two real solutions. X will be equal to 3 plus minus square root 5. From first case, we have two real solutions, 3 plus minus square root 5. Now we will pick up second case. Case number 2. Here our power is 0, but make sure p should not be 0. Here we have q. Let's put q equal to 0. So we will write x square minus 7x plus 6 equal to 0. This is one quadratic equation. We can use method of factorization this time. So we'll write x square minus 7x can be written as minus x minus 6x plus 6 equal to 0. Now from first two terms we can take x common. So we'll get x minus 1 in the bracket. From next two terms we'll take minus 6 common. and we will retain the same bracket x minus 1 over here equal to 0. Now x minus 1 is common. So second factor would be x minus 6 equal to 0. Now we can use product 0 rule. So we'll write either x minus 1 equal to 0 or x minus 6 equal to 0. So we are going to get two x values from this case, x equal to 1, x equal to 6. Par is 0. Our check is p should not be 0 at these points or these solutions. So we are going to calculate p of 1 and p of 6. That value should not be equal to 0. Let's find p of 1. Here we have p. So I will write here x square, so 1 square, minus 6x, so 6 times 1 plus 5. We will get 1 minus 6 plus 5. So P1 is coming out 6 minus 6, which is 0. But we cannot accept base 0. 0 par 0 is indeterminate form. So this solution x equal to 1 will be rejected. Now we will find P of 6. So we will write here P of 6. Here we have P. So I will put x equal to 6. We will write 6 square minus 6 times 6 plus 5 will be equal to 36 minus 36 plus 5 will be equal to 5, which is not equal to 0. So from case 2, we are going to accept only x equal to 6. We will reject x equal to 1 as it will generate 0 par 0 form in left hand side, which cannot be equal to 1. So this is accepted. If I will write x1 and 2 also, then I can write here 3 plus minus square root 5. Now case number 3. In this case, our base p equal to negative 1. At the same time, q should be even numbered. Then we will get RHS 1. So we have to check p equal to minus 1. From this equation, we will find x. So let me write p here, x square minus 6x plus 5 equal to minus 1. I will take 5 to the right hand side. So we will write x square minus 6x equal to minus 1 minus 5 minus 6. Again we can use completing the square method. So I will add here 9. So we have to add 9 to the RHS. Now LHS will give us x minus 3 whole square and RHS is 3. Now we have to take square root both sides. X minus 3 will be plus minus square root 3. So we will write here x minus 3 equal to plus minus square root 3. Now we will add 3 to both sides. We will get 3 plus minus square root 3. Now we have to check our par. This should be even. So I will check q of 3 plus root 3. If this value will be even, then we are going to accept 3 plus root 3. And then we will check q3 minus root 3. If it is even, then we are going to accept. Here we have q value. So let's put x equal to 3 plus root 3 first. We will write 3 plus root 3 whole square. This is x square minus 7x. So minus 7 times 3 plus root 3 plus 6. Now we have to expand. We'll write here 3 square is 9, root 3 square is 3, plus 2 times 3 is 6 root 3, minus 21 minus 7 root 3 plus 6. So 12 plus 6 is 18. 18 minus 21, we'll write minus 3. Then we have minus root 3, which is not even. We will write here not equal to even number. So 3 plus root 3 will be rejected. Now we will check 3 minus root 3 also. It will also come out not equal to even number. So from case 3, both the solutions in X would be rejected. So these two solutions we won't accept. Now I will write all the three accepted solutions. X1 equal to 3 plus root 5. X2 equal to 3 minus root 5. And let me write X3 equal to 6. So these three solutions are real solutions. Now in question it is asked sum of real roots or solutions. We have to add x1, x2 and x3 all together. So I will write here 3 plus root 5 plus 3 minus root 5 plus 6. Plus and minus root 5 will be over. We are going to get our final answer 12. So 12 is our sum of real roots. I hope friends you will like this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye bye till next video. Good luck. Take care. Bye bye.